Welcome to the lesson. So this lesson we're going to use the Google Autocomplete API. So you type in a place and Google will return the coordinates of the place, which is helpful if you're making some sort of app where you want to compare one place to another. So user signs in, picks their address, and then you can compare them with the girl down the road if you're doing a Tinder app or something like that. Anyway, so that's the app already made, so I'm going to start from the start. So if anyone doesn't know how to do the basic things, go up here, click the magnifying glass, go to terminal, list services. I'm going to put this on my desktop, and then we go npx create react app. So you can actually Google create react app and it'll come up with a page showing you what to do, but it's pretty simple. And then you put the name of the app. It's called Google Maps Places Autocomplete. You can't have capitals in the name, so you can have dashes, but yeah. So this will take a while, so I'll skip this and it'll come back and it should say happy hacking. Okay, so happy hacking will come up here. Also, you want to go to Google, type in get Google Maps API key. So come in here, go to credentials page. You need this. So what this does is tells Google who's accessing their API. So your website can only access it, but it's free access for a certain amount, so you don't have to worry about paying. But if you have a big website, they want to know who's accessing, so who they're going to charge. So the API come here, just click that to copy it. Okay, so if you want to open your folder, mine's actually in recents, but I opened it again this way. Desktop, here, just click open. So app.js, I'll just put my key down there for now. Actually, you want to go index.html, I've actually already put it in here. So you want to get, I'll show you where to copy this in a second. Actually come to here, I'll put this page in the description below. So you want to copy this in index.html, top of the body tag, put it there, and it's fairly obvious where the key goes, but well, actually it's not fairly obvious. Between the and the equals in the end, put your key in. Don't have it twice, so it'll give you some error as well. Save. Okay, so next thing, come to app.js. Leave this here because it puts it in the center, that styling. Command Shift P if you're on Mac, npm start. And there should just be a little thing up there like there is. Or your app, I'll show you what your app was, sorry. Oh, well, your app will have the spinning rack thing. I'm not sure why I can't go back that far. So anyway, come to this page. First you want to copy this. And just a quick note. This here does the exact same thing as what's above. So you just go npm I for install. So you don't need to save. npm I react place autocomplete does the exact same as above, so remember you don't have to type that in. Copy the command Shift P, enter, paste that in there. It goes pretty quickly. So next come back to here and copy this. So now importing what we just downloaded. You can actually copy this whole page, but I'm going to change it to React hooks. So slightly different, but oh no, I just want to copy from here. Places or places. Come back inside the div. It's going to give me some errors. So pretty much I'm going to type this out and then I'll explain it to you. Be the easiest way. So above the return, and these are React hooks. So I'm going to type them out. It's going to be easy to explain them after I've done the majority of the code. Oh, we need import React to new state. This use state. I find the new Mac keyboards quite annoying. React. Oh, it's happened again. No, it doesn't do that. Apologize for the silence, I will get there. Oh my goodness, stop doing that. And these ones actually have to be exactly how I type them, because the return that we get from the API is with these keys. Oh, why did I do that? So next we'll handle select function. Sync function. Takes in a value. So from here we get a result. So pass in the value and it gives us a result. Then we use that result and we get, let's go ahead and call this LL for lat and long. You can call it what you want, just so you don't get confused. And this get lat long is from up here. Same with geocode by address. From this we get result 0. So if you console log results, you get all this stuff back, but then just to get the lat and long, I'll console log this, and you'll see what I mean, what you get back. LL. You want to set address. You don't have to set address, but sometimes when you click it, the address it gives you back is different from what's actually in there. That'll make more sense in a second as well. Set address, set coordinates, LL. I think we're done, except we have to display what we're putting in here. Paste this twice. I think that's it. So we have to add this key in down the bottom because it's going to give us an error. So I'll leave this key out for a second, get the error and show you what it does. So if this is all good. Place autocomplete is not defined. That's strange, I thought I copied that from there. Don't know why that wasn't copied straight through. Put it in here. Property of state. Oh, we have to change these as well, sorry. Where's that? Here, so that would just be address. Set address on change. So whatever we're typing in is going to send the address, but then at the end we'll set the address again to the one we click on. And then on select, just get rid of the this. And we should be all good now. And this is what I showed you at the start. I thought it wasn't going to work, but it just took a while to work. And the rest is stuff down here, which is styling, so let's get that red. See, it just creates divs for all the suggestions we get back. So you can play around that with yourself. Oh yeah, I'll show you the console logged. Should have this error key. Each shard in list should have a unique key prop. So come here, you put in here as a key, and you just have to get something that's going to be different every time. So all the suggestions are different. It's not just suggestion, it's suggestions.description. So console log that, and it gets rid of that error as you see. And these are the descriptions, suggestions.descriptions, so they're always different. So they could be the same, they'll spit that error, but I'm pretty sure it won't. What else? And see, that's what the console logged. I'll show you in here. The lat and long, and we then pass that set coordinates to here, and it sets them in here. So set address. So if your console log set address is value, and the value is whatever we are typing in. So on change, whenever typing in, setting address to whatever is in the text bar. So address now becomes this console address. If you console log this, it's getting set by this. So come back to here. So on change, it sets the address to that. But then we set address when we click it, the address is set to that. So hopefully it explains React hooks. Same thing here, slightly different. But coordinates, we call set coordinates down here with LL. So when we click, handle select, click on the one we want, set coordinate to LL. And what is LL? So this is a sync function. So what happens, this has to complete before it goes on to the rest of the function. So then we pass in the value, which is what we're typing in, gives us back the results. Sorry, the value is what we click on, and then so it gives us back in this variable, and then from that we get the lat and long by just going to the first index. So it waits that, and once that's done, then it will do these two here. So until these finish, it won't go forward. So I'll do everything else in your application that's loading, obviously not on this example, and then it will call set address, which is going to set address to that value. So if console log value or LL, it's going to set these coordinates to that, and then if you console log address, which will be this address up here, it's going to give it the same as value, because value is just being passed to this address, and then we print this anywhere on the screen, it's going to print out the address. That's a React hook, and that's the async function. So just waiting until this gets complete, and then it can carry on. That's in the simplest way possible. So sorry, it's probably a lengthy lesson, but that's all. Like and subscribe if you did like the video. Any criticism, be good. I probably could type a bit faster. And I'll see you in the next one. Oh, we got an unquote error. 0 results. Alright, see you later.